The soldiers trap the giant in a massive net and draw their bows, ready for the kill. But the yellow giant throws a colossal umbrella into the air, blocking out the sun. The archers unleash a hail of arrows, but the umbrella deflects every single one. Then, it spins at warp speed, sucking the arrows into a vortex before blasting them right back at the army. The shockwave sends the soldiers flying. Throwing the battlefield into pure chaos. Seeing the slaughter, Commander Jifa screams for a retreat. The giants rip through the nets and break free. Next, the red giant summons his magic, raining a storm of fireballs down on the city walls. Jifa orders his men to raise the drawbridge, but the enemy general Dan Yu blitzes forward like a ghost. Before Jifa can even blink, she leaps into the air and locks her legs around his throat. Suddenly, the giants unleash a deadly water spell. A massive tidal wave crashes down, sweeping them both into the deep moat. They brawl underwater in the rushing currents. In a split-second decision, Jifa makes his move. He strips off his heavy armor, slips out of her grip, and swims for the surface. But Dan Yu is trapped in her heavy plate mail. She thrashes around frantically, but the iron drags her straight to the bottom. By the time she realizes she's drowning, it's too late. Jifa bursts out of the water, gasping for air, and clings to a piece of driftwood. He looks back at his burning city. It's barely holding on. At the last second, he changes his mind. He takes a massive breath, dives back under, and drags the half-dead Dan Yu to the surface. He needs her alive. If he takes the enemy general hostage, he can use her as a bargaining chip to save his people. But Jifa has no idea that back at the city gates, a terrifying blue giant is crashing down from the sky.